Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dahna's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Dahnans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Yes! Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes. What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yes. What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Explosive ray!
Light Astral Raging Cascade!
I'll take you all off!
These ones can run rings around us!
Take this! Demon Fang! I'm on it! Take this! It's over! Demon Fang! Try this!
Prepare to be sealed over at least once. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Let's talk in more doing. Alright, it's showtime! Sleep now!
Demon Fang! Knock it out!
Leave the charges to me!
Demon Fang! You're mine! Demon Fang! I can carve through armor!
Take that!
Demon Fang!
Do it! Dance in the Neon! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
My
Arch
turn!
Field!
Eat that!
Confiscated!
That's enough! Peg! Big blast! Infernal Trump!
Now or never.
Try this!
Annihilation!
Explosive ring!
Field!
Far enough! Demon Peg!
I'll be saving this one!
I'm on it! Explosive ring!
Would you all finish you here
Demon
again?
Peg!
More where that came from!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Stop memorizing my move!
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Eat this! Explosive ring!
Eat this! Get on there with the others!
Demon Peg!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Flying freeze! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. I never miss.
Demon Peg!
Do it! Sion, astral energy, full throttle! Go! Rage Radiant, look here!
Explosive ring!
I'll heal you all!
Demon Peg!
Air thrust!
Here I go!
Anything in armor is all
Do it!
Now I'm in the groove!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummel is to me!
Swallow blade!
Air thrust!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything.
I won't forgive you!
Leave the chargers to me!
I'm only getting
Explosive ring!
through!
Burn in hell!
And don't mind if I do!
Take this!
Airborne beast!
My
Denied!
Demon!
Go away!
Got flyers!
I've got
Demon
this!
Peg!
Let a marksman
Here I
handle it!
come! Strike! All yours!
Eat this!
Lightning
Run you
raging
through!
cascade!
You're mine! Huh? Demon Peg! Come on, come on! This one's all mine! You picked
Let's
the
show
wrong
them just what
fight!
this team can do! I'm out of raging cascade!
Demon Peg!
First aid!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dahnan?
Not to a Renan, they
It's
don't.
over!
Where are you going?
Demon Peg!
We are freaking invincible!
Do it! Alvin and the others truly are strong. What about me? Do it!
Now I'm in the
Kikara,
groove!
frozen!
Hammer!
The heavens must be smiling.
This will be a delicious piece
Demon
of cake!
Peg! Easter! First strike! Demon Peg!
Here I go!
Take this!
It's over!
Demon Peg!
Demon Peg!
In a vine?
I can handle it!
This will come in handy!
I'll smash you!
You're
Far enough!
Do it! Lost!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Demon Peg!
Steering clear! Reload! My astral energy is raging cascade! Here
Demon
goes!
Peg!
I'm all stuffed
Here I
up!
come!
Confiscated!
Demon Peg! Slash! No escape! Demon Peg!
Steering flame!
Swallow blade! Demon Peg! No
In the
escape!
sky, it's one! Dance in the
Swallow
wind!
blade!
Air thrust!
No escape! I still got a ways to go.
Maybe something's going on in the forest. I think Hoodle senses something.
didn't the Renans...
Let's dispose of the trash. Where are you going?
Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade! Powered Hurricane!
Burn in hell!
Dance in the wind!
Do it!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done!
Swallow Blade!
Reload!
Take this!
Thunder Field!
Demon Fang!
Raging
You're finished!
Cascade!
Demon Fang! I'm on it!
I'm out!
Here I come!
I can handle it! Powered Hurricane!
Here I come!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Gotta break through! Demon Fang! This one's all mine!
Radiant
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this!
Here!
You're finished! Demon Fang!
Swallow Blade! Flying freaks! Why did they just sit still?
Seal, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Demons descend!
Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Demon Fang!
Radiant
Right, take this!
I'm on a roll now!
It's over! Demon Fang!
Dance ready! Radiant light! Here!
Blow away!
I'm out of ammo! Dance in the wind! I'm all stuck
Come
Air
on!
thrust! Annihilation!
It's over!
Eat this!
Powered
This
Hurricane!
one's all mine! Eat
Here's
this!
a healing art now!
Demon
Do it!
Fang!
Neon! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go! Here's Searing Flame!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great! That's exactly what I wanted to hear. No backing down!
Fang!
I never miss!
Explosive ring!
Photon flash! Man in the wind! Lightning! Air thrust! It's a dual DR! Here, let me help! Now! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Well done!
Demon Fang!
Leave the charges to me!
Flash! Do it! Demon Fang!
Kikara frozen!
Hammer!
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Powered Hurricane!
Do it! Explosive ring!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Demon
Dance in the
Fang!
wind!
Flash!
Air thrust! We won that by a mile!
Now you see what I can do!
Burn in hell!
Careful! Flash some kind of camouflage! Do it! Kisara, frozen!
Hammer! We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Demon Fang! All yours!
Leave the
Fang!
enemy's arcs to me!
You're mine!
No complaints here!
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Where are you going?
Demon Fang! Slash!
Light Astral
Swallow Blade!
Raging Cascade!
Demon Fang!
Sleep now!
Far enough!
More for the stockpile!
I
was overconfident.
You'll pay for that! Slash! Swallow Blade! Burn in hell! Demon Fang! Take this! Demon
It looks
Fang!
like you got this one covered! Raging Cascade! What was I thinking?
Come and face me! Demon Fang!
Alright,
I'll finish you here and now!
here's a
Demon
healing
Fang!
Andy! First aid!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
A blinding orb!
Stay away from my friend! No! Can't get here!
Hey, I'll bring you back from death to... Dance in the wind! Leave the set to me! Dance in the wind!
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
No further!
Focus, Renans. If you can't... I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Now I'm in trouble. So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I
Nope,
You pick... The wrong fight! Demon Fang!
Eat this!
Talon Hurricane! You're mine!
Light confiscated!
Demon Fang!
Healing circle! Hey, that's...
Demon Fang!
Dance in the... Hey, that... Now see that you don't get in trouble again. Here's a healing arc!
Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Talon Storm!
Here, let me help!
Demon Fang!
First aid!
Here I
Here
come!
goes!
Demon Fang!
Healation!
I'm on it! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield. It's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Lightning
Take
orb!
this!
Raging Cascade!
Far enough.
I can't heal
I'll
you
smash you!
In here!
There you go! I
I'll
feel like
save you this one! Hey, that...
eat this!
More where that came from!
Hurricane!
I'll bring you back from death to lightning orb! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Here's a healing orb!
Not done
Raging
yet.
Cascade!
Now I'm in
Demon
the
Fang!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Light Astral Energy! Raging
Swallow
Cascade!
Blade!
Mega
Hurricane! Explosive ring!
This one!
Try harder! Now!
Art expert!
Try
come
this!
through. Here, let me help. First aid!
Now I can let loose!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Not today!
I'm out!
Demon Fang! Now or never!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Dance in the wind! Can't be happening!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Demon
Light
Fang!
Astral Energy! A banana! Let's go!
Demon Fang!
I lost my focus!
Demon Fang!
It's over. I've... You all down.
Thunder Field! Raging... This'll come in handy.
Look sharp! That's it! Tiger Blade!
Stupid astral energy! Just do what I said!
Tiger Blade!
I don't care!
I couldn't make it in
Not
time.
like this!
You require a hand.
I'm ready! Enough in an instant! Impact block!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Dahnans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Dahnan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dahna, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Dahnan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Dahnan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Dahnans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my master core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Dahnans and the deaths of Renans.
Dahnans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hoodle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hoodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hoodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hoodle for a bit. Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
There's something in the water.
Little help!
Demon
It can hide itself? From me?
Demon Fang! Slut!
Ready! Healing circle confiscated!
What a gold line! Demon Fang! Can't move!
Dance in the wind!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Ha! One more! This one's mine! Photon Sheriff! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
If only I'd been more careful.
Resuscitation! Here's a healing art!
I'm such a
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Bring you
require
back
a
from death's abyss!
Strike!
Take this!
Demon Fang!
Searing flame! Reload!
You're
Here's a healing
finished!
art!
This one's all mine! Burn! Demon Fang!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! I'll bring you back from
Swallow
death's
Blade!
abyss!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Here's resuscitation!
Explosive ring!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Astral energy!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Demon
Right. Does it!
Demon Fang!
Here's a healing art! Spread!
Take this!
My astral energy's all over the place!
Are you okay?
Sure, Law, I'm trying to concentrate.
Excuse me for worrying.
Demon Fang!
I'll bring you back from death's
Try this!
abyss!
Try! You're done! Stay away from my friend! Demon Fang!
Now or never.
Smart. I can feel the medicine working. Lightning raging cascade! You're mine!
Demon Fang!
Annihilation!
Eat dirt!
Mega ray!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Here's a healing art! I can't hold on much longer!
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Swallow Blade!
Mega
Demon
ray!
Fang!
Photon blast! Thunder field! Here! Dance in the wind! There!
Far enough!
Sleep expert coming through!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Raging cascade! I'm all stuffed up! Sleep now!
Demon Fang!
Blah, 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 magic!
This isn't looking good.
Here!
Demon Fang!
Get out of there with the appetite! Alright, it's showtime!
You're finished!
Mega ray!
Demon
Marksman handles it! Light astral dance in the wind!
You picked the wrong fight!
In here!
Demon Fang! Try this!
Come in handy!
Explosive ring!
Radiant lightning!
Slash! Try
More
this!
arrow!
Do you require a hand?
Mega ray!
You pay! That! Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
No further!
Here I go! On guard!
Demon Fang!
Nothing
Try
can
this!
find me!
Elusive deity!
This one's mine!
Take it? That's when it'll
Demon
dry.
Fang!
Tiger Blade!
Elusive deity!
Demon Fang!
Fluidity of your movement
Demon
is simply
Fang!
incredible.
Look sharp!
Explosive ring!
Radiant here!
Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Mega ray!
Demon Fang!
I'm all stuffed
Swallow
up!
Blade!
Mega ray!
Going in!
Demon Fang!
I'm ready!
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds. There are still so many creatures we don't know.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Dahnan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dahna to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dahna had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Hootle, let me know if you sense anything.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
What's this thing?
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. Here's a healing arc! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
It can hide itself? Amazing! Demon Press! This isn't looking good. Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back from death.
Slash! Demon Fang! Slash! Swallow Blade!
I was overconfident.
Not done yet! No further! Explosive Ring! First strike! Demon Fang!
I can handle it!
Talon Hurricane! I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Ready and rare!
Slash! Not today!
Talon
Demon
Hurricane!
Fang!
Now you see what I can do!
Explosive Ring!
Watch this!
I can't move!
First strike! These fists have got your name on them!
Denied!
It's time! In a vine! Attack time! Now you see what I can do!
Prepare to be sealed!
Denied!
Can't get out of this!
Nothing gets by me! Denied!
Heal!
What a relief! Take this!
Talon
Tiger Blade!
Elusive Watch it!
Tiger
Eat
Blade!
this! Take this! Can you take it? Smash you!
On
Does
guard!
it hurt?
That's it!
Benediction.
Talon
On
Hurricane!
guard!
Heal!
What
This
is-
freaking does it!
Going in!
Elusive!
One more!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Flaming
Resonate
meteor!
with the earth! Stalagmite!
He's such a failure.
This one's mine!
This is my fault.
I've taken too many hits! Guardian Field! I'm ready to go!
I'll face you. Behold! The earth pulse! Tectonic fission!
Going in!
Benediction
That's
light.
it! Tiger Blade!
Another
Going in!
incantation ruin.
One more! Tiger Blade!
Benediction light. Heal!
One more!
The
Tiger!
arts of being interrupted.
Going in! That's it!
Benediction
I'm ready!
light.
On guard!
Heal!
Denied! Their
You'll
arts were
find no
interrupted.
mercy.
On guard!
Elusive deity.
Going in!
Benediction
One
light.
more! Tiger Blade! Not like this!
I couldn't make it in time. Ha! You're mine! Elusive deity! Benediction light. Heal! I'll face you! Benediction light. Heal! Tempest! Elusive deity! Does it hurt? Not so fast! Resonate with the earth! Tempest! Elusive deity! Don't get carried away! Begin! Elusive appears the end. Behold! The earth pulse! Tectonic fission! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! This is some punishment.
I can't believe this.
You guys want to rest here?
The vermilion vegetation certainly gives this realm a distinct, if somber, ambiance.
Make sure to get some good rest. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No.
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renan cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Reel it in. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
Not too shabby, friend.
Could it be? This fish is way bigger than I was expecting.
Remarkable. You're top of the food chain.